Glastonbury and visitors to this fine town from near and afar. Let it be known that a revival of Michaelmas will commemorate the momentous royal transition with a series of events this weekend, most notably the planting of a new holy thorn tree today in the garden of St Dunstan's house. To begin, we affirm the continuity of Glastonbury's royal connections with the recitation of the 1143 Royal Charter of Henry III, read by Dr. Tim Hopkinson Ball, Chairman of the Glastonbury Antiquarian Society. God save the King!
By the grace of the living God, our sovereign Lord Henry, King of England, Lord of Ireland and Duke of Aquitaine, has granted and now confirms to the Abbot and Convent of St Mary of Glaston that the precentor of Glastonbury shall, henceforth, have an annual 6-day fair held at the Minster of St Michael de Tor, commonly known as Glastonbury Tor or Tor Hill, in the Isle of Glastonbury. From henceforth, this fair shall run for 5 days before Michaelmas and on the feast of the Archangel itself, whereas the fair was formerly held for 2 days only, on Michaelmas and Michaelmas Eve. This annual 6-day fair is now granted unto Glastonbury and its citizens in perpetuity, as witnessed in the presence of His Majesty by William Longspee, 3rd Earl of Salisbury, Philip Bassett, Chief Justiciar of England, and Geoffrey de la Spencer, Lord of Martley. Given this first day of April at Bordeaux, on the 27th year of the reign of King Henry III, 1243. The King has spoken.
We now proceed with a preliminary access to the Peace Pole and the Queen's Jubilee Green Canopy Pencil Oak in St Dunstan's car park for further blessings and prayers. Pasha.
I'm not surprised I didn't check. She said, so with everyone being like that. A while ago.
I only saw because my friend is sitting there. They're watching World. I made a short story about yes. It's all being
Exactly when the blessing was happening. No, we didn't even know that. I know about your town 4 years later.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here at this pencil oak, which was planted on the day that the holy thorn was cut. Now we know for the last time for Her Majesty the Queen. This tree was planted as our first offering for the Platinum Jubilee year next to the peace pole of Glastonbury. And it was with thoughts of peace that I would like to draw our attention. Glastonbury, of course, is connected to the Silent Minute. The Silent Minute created by Wellesley Tudor Pole and Winston Churchill. And I would like to ask you to join with me now to observe the Silent Minute in hope for peace. May peace prevail on earth. So if you will join me now, we will observe the Silent Minute in honor of all those who have passed and in honor of peace. Pax Cultura, Pax Mundi. Thank you. Today we are honoring trees, and this is the second of those 3 trees. I am delighted that the 3 people who planted this tree are here today. One being the mayor, and if you see him, let me know. The other 2 were wonderful dignitaries who came to see the cutting of the Holy Thorn, and I'm delighted that we're joined today by the Lord Lieutenant of Somerset, Annie Moore. And the third person to help us plant the tree was the High Sheriff of Somerset, Thomas Shepherd, who is now, I'm very pleased to say, a Deputy Lieutenant of Somerset, and Thomas is here with us today. Thank you. I would now like to ask us to bless this oak, and we have with us today the Archdruids, who will be performing this blessing as they have done with the rowan tree and will do with the holy thorn. So, without further ado, Archdruids.
Thank you. Spirit of oak, spirit of sun, spirit of fire, spirit of light, you are the tree of life. And in the name of life, in the name of Christ, and in the name of the old gods and goddesses of this fair land, grow tall, grow strong, and as you grow tall and strong, may we have peace. May we have peace. May we have peace.
So now we shall process onwards to St. Dunstan's house and the planting of the holy thorn. Thank you very much.
No, I'm checking in.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overhear, but you were talking about the drama, so to speak, the shooting.
Apparently you can get
Do move on round, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of room on the other side of the garden.
The planting of the holy thorn will be accompanied by readings and further blessings. And we begin with the blessing of the bees.
When Her Majesty the Queen died, the royal beekeeper, following archaic protocol whispered the news of the palace bees, asking them not to leave their hives and continue to produce honey for the new king. This wonderful event highlights the profound mythic connection between monarchy and land. The bees essentially bless each succeeding monarch with their presence and productivity. This theme is echoed in the connections between the late Queen, the new King, and the planting of an ever-renewing thorn tree here today. In a time of profound ecological concerns, with the advent of a new King known to share such concerns, and when the welfare of the bees is in question, this story has great resonance. May the bees bless us by remaining and giving us their great gifts.
This is completely without the aid of a safety net and would appear a spade. You have some sort of so we did order the mayoral spade. If you all think hard enough of a spade, one will miraculously appear, I'm sure. So do think of a spade. Are you thinking of it?
It's like magic.
A little bit of Glastonbury magic. So this is going to be the ceremonial planting of the holy thorn. A holy thorn that was planted originally on Wiriel Hill in 1952 as the Queen came to the throne. It's quite prestigious in this year that we now replant one of the limbs from that tree that was tragically destroyed on the 9th of December 2010. Those limbs were taken to Kew Gardens, where the amazing people at Kew have grown them into new trees, new and old together in a tree of regeneration at this time of transition. So I think that is worthy of a round of applause for Kew Gardens. As we look upon this tree, we will see this tremendous moment, not only of the replanting of the 1952 tree, but the replanting of the staff of Joseph of Arimathea himself, as so wonderfully read about just moments ago. So it now is my great pleasure to ask Thomas Shepherd, who was High Sheriff when we planted the Queen's oak tree we've just blessed, but is now Deputy Lieutenant, acting on behalf of the Lord Lieutenant, to ceremonially plant the tree.
You've kept some of it?
We will do that in a moment, if we can get one of those.
I'll leave it with you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some earth here. If anybody would wish to come and join us in just taking a little bit of earth and putting it, throwing it perhaps on down to the tree, you're welcome to now. The earth is here, so do come up. And perhaps this is a fitting moment for the bits of thorn as well to be thrown in with the tree. So I think we have to do one at a time. There's a little bit of this.
I thought it was lovely that bee came around. But she's also representing the royal family.
Well, I know.
Yeah, so.
But this is pure.
I know, but it's lovely that the bee came round as well.
Just next to the lady reading the drum.
Yes.
The bee came to her finger as well.
So, as so many of you want to take part in this, what I think we'll do is just take one more, sitting there, a young person.